to tell him, I still want this, but I just want you to go get established. That's all I was asking for. I just want him to get established. To the point where I kept telling him, like, yo, I got so fed up. I was literally telling him, like, go hang out with boys. You have friends out here. Like, get out the house. You don't gotta stay with me 24/7. Like,
what's good, y'all? Today we're gonna react to Cooking with Kaya. You know what I'm saying? Broke up with her boyfriend, or her boyfriend broke up with her, whatever it is. There's a huge lesson within this. I wouldn't be reacting to it if there wasn't something of value that we could learn from. So let's hop right into it, bro. I'm not gonna waste no more of your time. Let's press play and let's lock in.
To tell him, I still want this, but I just want you to go get established. That's all I was asking for. I just want him to get established. To the point where I kept telling him, like, yo, I got so fed up. I was literally telling him, like, go hang out with boys. You have friends out here. Like, get out the house. You don't gotta stay with me 24/7. Like, I don't know. I just got frustrated. It's just, yeah, I am too young. I just got frustrated of carrying the weight. Y'all, I couldn't do nothing. Like, he didn't let me do nothing. Like, oh my gosh, it was so bad. But anyways, like I said, I'm not gonna speak on his situation.
All right, there's a lot we could unpack. First thing that's first that I need y'all to understand, coming from your brother, bro. Not every woman is going to truly be part of the process or appreciate the journey that you're on. Some women will be willing to wait until you're established. You feel what I'm saying? That's my wife, and that's why she is my wife, because she waited for the boy to be up. You feel me? She supported me, invested in me. Not every woman is going to be like that. So we'll touch on that. There's a second point I want to bring up, because y'all know, bro, like, we got to be accountable and responsible for our life. Why you in the house all day with that girl, bro? You feel me? She cooking with Kaya, bro. So you feel me? Cooking with Kaya gonna be cooking in that kitchen, working, making content. Content is work. You feel me? I don't care what nobody think. Content is work. I make content, right? I'm an author. I wrote a book as well, but that's content. You feel what I'm saying? Content is any type of form of media, bro. That's what you have to understand. So cooking with Kaya, she her own Netflix. She gonna be in the kitchen. You feel what I'm saying? Doing things to advance her life, advance her career. She wants to see the same from you. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, bro, why you in the house all day? Why you not on your purpose more? Why you not hanging out with the boys? You feel me? It's good to have a brotherhood. It's good to be outside doing hard work, locking in, being on your purpose. So all I'm saying is, if you're not on your purpose as a man, it's going to be very hard for a woman to be attracted to you, to be on the same team as you. You feel what I'm saying, bro? To truly understand what you got going on, to trust in your vision, to trust in your leadership. A lot of those things are going to be super hard and difficult for a woman to do if you don't have a vision, if you don't have leadership, and if you're not working hard each and every single day on your purpose. So there's a couple things that went wrong here. The first thing I think that went wrong is he pedestalized Cooking with Kaya too much. You feel what I'm saying? Don't ever pedestalize a woman to the point where she don't think you work hard, to the point where she don't think you doing any type of labor, to the point where she's telling you to get up out the house. Fam, I'm always working, bro. I'm always making content. I'm always thinking of the next thing that I need to do. My wife don't ever have to tell me, hey, can you get out the house? Nah, bro. I'm locked in. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm working out. I'm taking care of my body. I'm eating healthy. You feel me? I'm getting closer to God. I'm making content. I'm writing the next book. I'm working on Chosen Ones videos. Check out Chosen Ones below for extra content. I'm working on a couples channel with me and my girl. I'm doing so much, and I'm not doing so much just to say I'm doing so much. I'm doing so much because it brings me joy. It's my purpose. So you got to find another source that brings you joy. The reason why he want to be around his girl so much is because, or he wanted to be around his ex-girl so much, Cooking with Kaya, is because she brought him happiness. That's a source of happiness. And as men, bro, it's hard to be happy in this world. You feel what I'm saying? This world could be demanding. This world could take a lot from you. That's exactly why we need peace. That's exactly why we need serenity. We need the right people around us. But at the same time, bro, you can't force it. At the same time, you got to let things be. You have to be focused on yourself. You have to put yourself first. You have to put your purpose first. And unfortunately, he put a woman first. And this is what happens, bro. Now she wants you to be more established, and she wants you to be focused on your grind. We had to talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened in their relationship. And I don't want to. That's not my job. I'm not here to demonize nobody or bring nobody down. I'm never going to make that type of content either. What I am going to do and what I am going to say is, as men, it is our responsibility to be the best men that we can be and to make sure that we're doing things that's only going to elevate our life. We have to be focused on our purpose. We have to be focused on God before we focus on a woman, bro. Because once you focus on your purpose, the secret is she likes you even more. Once you have a mission, she likes you even more. You see what I'm saying? That's hard for men to understand because we've been trained by Disney, Disney Channel and all these movies, that you need to be up under her behind. No woman likes a man that's under her behind. No woman likes a man that's home all day long, unless you work at home or you making content and stuff like that, or you making videos at home, whatever it is. But she wants you to do some sort of purposeful work. Now, at the same time, what if he was doing that? Here's my point. For some women, it's not going to be enough. You could wake up every single morning. You could do everything you need to do. And she don't appreciate your purpose. She don't appreciate your grind. She don't appreciate the hours of work you put in. Well, if that's the woman that you're dealing with and you giving it 100%, you grinding hard, then from your brother, bro, I don't think that's the one. You feel what I'm saying? Because it may never be enough, because she probably wants you to be something that you're not, or someone that you're not, or she wants you to be over established. You see what I'm saying? These two people, they in their 20s, bro. I'm in my 20s too. I'm 23. You feel what I'm saying? But for some people, it comes a little later. To be established, to start making more money, it comes a little later in life. Especially as men, we don't peak financially until we in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You know what I'm saying? We age like fine wine, bro. And it's not just about how we look. It's about our bank account, our bank status. She might want you to be more established financially, but she has to keep it fair. You only in your 20s, bro. You young. So some women not going to be ready for the ride. Some women not going to be ready to be a part of your team. And like I said, if you're giving it your all and she doesn't want to be a part of your team, she doesn't want to lock in with you, she doesn't want to build with you, then that's not the one. What's the lesson that we could take away? What's the one brutal truth from all of this that we could take away? There's a good girl out there for you who wants to be on your program. Cooking with Kaya doesn't want to be on his program. She didn't like being on his program. She didn't like the fact that he didn't want to, say, yeah, you could go outside. I don't know if it's really a couple that's really locked in, like twin, and they really love each other. Nobody got to force nobody to stay in the house, or you could go, or, let me do something. Like, these conversations become non-existent because y'all one flesh. That's really the aim of a relationship, is to be one flesh. You got to be with a woman that you can see yourself being one flesh with. She trusts your vision. She trusts your leadership. She trusts what you're doing. But, Cooking with Kaya, bro, she has a level of status now that her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend probably don't have. And it's just different. You know what I'm saying? And maybe she's looking for somebody that's on par with her, who she believes, she'd rather be with. She has every right. But that's the brutal truth. It's not always going to be fair. Hear me out. It's not always going to be fair. But that's life. That's life, bro. She may not be the one. You feel me? She may not. She may not. You could be on your purpose and she don't want to be on your program. That's okay. You got to let it be. Because the more you chase, the more you telling her, you got to stay in the house. Bro, you should never have to force a woman to be home with you. The place that should be the most fun is with you. The place she should want to be the most is with you. It's with you. And that's something that I never had to beg for, bro. I never had to ask for. You feel what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to ask for that, bro. It was one flesh. Y'all doing life together. But see, people, they too separated. And then they come into relationships and they want to be in relationships, but it's like, you still got to work on you. This goes to the video I posted the other day. Don't force relationships. Don't force yourself being in a relationship, because you still have to work on you. Make sure that the woman that you're going to be with respects you and respects the work that you putting in, and make sure that you on your purpose, bro. Those are the two things. But the brutal truth of life is that it's not going to be fair. You feel what I'm saying? And not every woman is gonna want to be part of your program. Not every woman is gonna like you. Not every woman is gonna truly love you the way that you love her. So how do you look at the signs before you even start to enter a relationship? You have to make sure that she's willing to be part of your vision, your plan, your team, that she wants to see you win. That's what my wife did. She wanted to see me win. She was on my team. She was on my program. She trusted my vision. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes I went left when I should have went right. She forgave me. So she's a forgiving spirit. She wants to see me win. She's locked in with me. She adds on to my purpose. She amplifies my life. Y'all gotta look for things like that. You know? Y'all gotta look for things like that. But yeah, bro, you should never have to force a woman to stay home. Once you gotta tell her, hey, can you stay home? That's too much. Once she gotta tell you, hey, can you work more? There's a misalignment. It was naturally gonna fall off anyways. It's just unfortunate that it fell off on the internet. But now we could take it as a lesson. We could apply it. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I want to see them win. I want to see Cooking with Kya win. I want to see, her ex win, bro. Everybody could win and be aligned with the people that they need to be with. I'm not gonna be on here demonizing nobody or talking down on nobody. That's not what we do. Everybody could be with who they need to be with, and everybody could be aligned with the things they need to be aligned with. And I'm cool with that. And you should be cool with that too. Take this as a lesson. Take this as advice. Keep pushing, keep growing. I love y'all. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Check out my book, The Purposeful Man Playbook, out on Amazon right now. And let's just keep being great, bro. I need y'all to create, man. If y'all been thinking about making content, you need to make content. If you've been thinking about going to the gym, you need to go to the gym. You've been thinking about changing your wardrobe, you need to change your wardrobe. You've been thinking about traveling, you need to travel. You've been thinking about changing your music that you listen to, you need to do that. You've been thinking about getting closer with God, you need to do that. I don't know what it is that you need to do, but you know what you need to do, and I need y'all to start taking action now. That's what it means to be purpose-driven. If that sounds like you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Comment below. We purpose-driven. Like I said, comment below if you watch the full video. We purpose-driven. I love y'all so much, man. See you in the next video. Peace.